The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank has caused a wild week in the mortgage bond market. And though there have been some big swings in both directions in the past few days, there have been some overall gains, and it appears that we'll be heading into St. Patrick's Day weekend on a somewhat positive note. Well, Silicon Valley Financial, SVB's holding company, filed for bankruptcy earlier this week, and there was concern that there was going to be another bank run on First Republic Bank due to the high amount of unsecured deposits held there. The Fed somehow convinced 11 large banks to put $30 billion of their own deposits in First Republic for 120 days. This has eased liquidity fears for now, but just what the future will hold when those banks want their deposits back are yet to be seen. Well, the European Central Bank hiked rates 50 basis points this week in what is looking like a scorched earth policy to bring inflation in check in the European markets. Will we be seeing the same here? Well, the Fed will be holding a meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday this coming week, and if there is going to be another rate hike, we expect Fed Chairman Powell to announce that Wednesday at the post-meeting press conference. Well, stay tuned for what is likely another volatile week ahead, though it is not all bad news. Mark your calendars for May 10th. Why, you may ask? Well, our friends over at NBS Highway have been telling us to circle this date for some time. That's because while shelter costs have been falling, it's not quite yet reflecting on the Consumer Price Index, or CPI report. This is one of the reports that the Fed depends on to determine if inflation is getting more under control or not. Shelter costs have risen 3% year over year, but not the 8.1% that is in the February CPI report. So NBS Highway is predicting that we will see these numbers start to catch up when the April report comes out. And when is that report coming out? On May 10th. So what does this mean for you and your clients? Well, hopefully the beginning of interest rates coming down. So that'll be good news for your buyers currently sitting on the fence before getting into the market. And likely even better news for your sellers as they will start to see more competitive offers come through their door. Well, as always, I'll be around all weekend to answer all of your questions. And you all have a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day weekend out there, and I'll see you next week.